Alright, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be solving a nice math challenge. So in this video, I'm going to be solving the problem x times x times x plus x is equal to 222. So if you want to solve this problem, go ahead and pause the video and try to solve it. Alright, now I'm going to be doing the solution for this equation. So what I'm first going to do is multiply these three x's. So x times x is x squared, and x squared times x is x to the power of 3. So I get x to the power of 3 plus x is equal to 222. Now from here, I'm going to subtract 222 on both sides. So these two cancel out, and I get x to the power of 3 plus x minus 222 is equal to 0. Now, a lot of people might get confused with this as a quadratic equation, and they might try to use the quadratic formula to solve this. However, the only problem is this is a 3 and not a 2. So we can't use the quadratic formula. But what we can do is factor this in another way. So what I'm going to do is rewrite negative 222 as negative 216 minus 6. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can rewrite negative 216 as negative 6 to the power of 3. Now, I'm going to rewrite this as x to the power of 3 minus 6 to the power of 3 plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. So we have something in the form a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 plus a minus b is equal to 0. Now I can use the property a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 is equal to a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So in this case, a is x and b is 6. And I'm doing this for x to the power of 3 minus 6 to the power of 3, by the way. So I get x minus 6 times x squared plus 6x plus 6 squared, which is 36. And I have this plus x minus 6 is equal to 0. Now, from here, because both of my terms here have x minus 6 in them, I'm going to factor out x minus 6. So I get x minus 6 times x squared plus 6x plus 36 plus 1, because x minus 6 divided by x minus 6 is 1, is equal to 0. Now, from here, I get x minus 6 times x squared plus 6x plus 36 plus 1. Well, 36 plus 1 is 37. So I have this plus 37 is equal to 0. And now we have two much more simplified equations. So I'm going to divide this to two different equations. X minus 6 is equal to 0, and x squared plus 6x plus 37 is equal to 0. And the reason I'm doing this is because we only need one of these to equal 0 for the entire equation to equal 0. Because let's first solve x minus 6 equals 0. So all we have to do is add 6 on both sides, and I get x is equal to 6, which is a solution to this equation. So now if I plug in 6 for x, this automatically turns into 0, and it doesn't matter what value this has, because 0 times anything is 0 anyways, so the whole thing becomes 0. Same here for this. If whatever this value turns 0, then I can multiply that value with this value, which automatically equals 0, and the whole thing equals 0. So x equals 6 is a solution to this, and now I need to find the values of x, which make x squared plus 6x plus 37 equal to 0. And now Good thing, because this is a quadratic equation, meaning I can use the quadratic formula to solve this. So the quadratic formula is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And in this case, a is 1, b is 6, and c is 37. So I get x is equal to negative 6 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is 6 squared, which is 36, minus 4 times 1 times c, which is 37, all over 2a, so 2 times 1. Now this is equal to negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 minus 4 times 37, which is 148, all over 2. And now this is equal to negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 36 minus 148, which is negative 112 over 2. And now I'm going to rewrite this as negative 6 plus or minus the square root of 112 times the square root of negative 1 over 2. And now, before I do anything with the square root of negative 1, I'm going to first simplify the square root of 112. So the square root of 112, I'm actually going to write this over here, is equal to the square root of 56 times 2, which is equal to the square root of 7 times 8 times 2, which is equal to the square root of 7 times 4 times 2 times 2, which is equal to the square root of 7 times 16. Now, this is the same thing as the square root of 7 times the square root of 16, which is equal to the square root of 7 times 4. So, this is equal to 4 root 7. So, now going back over here, I get x is equal to negative 6 plus or minus 4 root 7 times the square root of negative 1 over 2, which is equal to negative 6 plus or minus 4 root 7 times I, because the square root of negative 1 is equal to the imaginary number I. And I have this over 2. And negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I get negative 3 plus or minus 2 root 7I. So this is 2 more solutions to this equation. Now, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, leave a like. Thank you.